Hello, good afternoon, welcome to the highlights of round 11 of the 2026 Betfred Wheelchair Super League season. We're back in East London today at the Barking Sporthouse Centre to follow the London Roosters. A win for them today means they will secure a top 4 spot for the end of the season playoffs. Today, we're up against the Bradford Bulls. They won their first game of the season last week against the Sheffield Eagles, and momentum is with them so that they can try and win a second game this season. For the Bulls this week, new signing Tom Martin from the Halifax Panthers does not feature in this game. However, Kieran Johnson would be looking to help push his side to a second consecutive victory. Captain Richard White would be hoping his side will maintain their impressive performance after last week's win against the Sheffield Eagles. The Roosters meanwhile welcome back Lewis King and Mason Billington to the squad following their involvement at the England national training camp last week. Coach Joe Coyd, however, remains unavailable for the game today, which means a return to the line-up for Matt Plummer for today's game.
It's been a very open 10 minutes so far here. The Roosters have the ball. It's Lewis King directing play today in absence of Joe Coyd. Let's see what he's got planned up here. He's got Jason Owen's going to get the ball. He's going to get Mason Billington. Can he find the gap? He does. Absolutely beautiful work by Mason Billington. He's able to try the game, and the London Roosters are on the board. Roosters about 5 metres out now. Can they double their lead? Jason Owen's going to do the ball to Max. He's going to try and find lovely work at the shoulder there. Gets the try down, and the Roosters double their lead. Good work. Roosters now trying to push the advantage here. Here's Lewis King. To Max Owen. Beautiful tackle there by the Bulls. And Jack Linders now, he's going to find the gap. Finds the gap, he's going to race away. He's nice and quick in. He's going to get the ball down. Beautiful work there. That is 3 quick tries there for the London Roosters, and they're taking a strong hold of the game. Good work. Bulls defence doing very well to keep out. Here's Bennington now. Bennington there, beautiful work by the Bulls. They're just trying to set themselves up here, but I think Nathaniel Wright, no. Bennington was looking for see if they were going to have to be a come together. Stops the ball. No, Bennington now, he's on tackle 4. See what they can do here. Jason Owen with him. Mason misses the tag, but he gets the ball down. Beautiful work there by Bennington. Owen now. He's going to get Max Owen. So he's going to try and race it right. Beautiful tag there, right just before the tag line was taken. Beautiful work. Owen now is going to get to Lewis King. Lewis King's got nowhere to go. Kieran Johnson's going to take the tag there. Beautiful tag there, but looks like the referee's going to call for tackle 1. It looks like there was a knock on there. Jason Owen now going with Max Owen. Max Owen, oh, lovely done there. He's going to score under the post. Some great work there by the London Roosters. Roosters, good opportunity to see if they could get one more try just before the half time now. Max Owen, he's going to try and dictate it again. Get Jason Owen, he's going to try and get the ball down. No, beautiful tag there by Richard Wright just before the try line. They're going to have to do it again though. They're literally like I would say about 10-20 centimetres out. They've got to try and get this down. He's going to give it to Lewis King. King going to give it to Billington. Billington give it to Max Owen. Beautiful work there. And a lovely try from the Roosters, getting another try before the half-time break. Beautiful dominance in their first half there by the London Roosters. Can they try and extend their lead? It seems like when it comes to the playoffs, the points are going to mean they're going to get a home field advantage. Obviously winning the games as well will definitely do help. Lewis King's just going to come in here now. He normally plays in the wing, but he's gone in the centre today. Billington's going to give it to Owen. Jack Linden's going to race away here. Beautiful work there by Jack Linden. Some great work there by the London Roosters. Jason Owen now is going to take the tag. Opportunities there for the kick and chase if Lewis King can set himself up for it. But no, he's taking the tag. He's going to get to Max Owen. Now, can he find a gap? He does. He's going to try and race ahead of Kieran Johnson. I don't think Johnson's not going to be quick enough to Max Owen. Some great work there to score under the post. Another fantastic try by the Scotsman. Great work. Ending now. Got Billington with him. Didn't get to take the pass to Jason Owen. He's going to take the tag. Owen now he's going to look and try and get his 5th try of the game. Just beautifully tagged there by Kieran Johnson. Going to give it to Jason Owen. Again, some great tagging work there by the Bradford Bulls. You know, they're not giving up this Second half, the Bradford Bulls are going to try and stay in the game. Jason Owen, he's just taking a few seconds just to get himself set up. They're just going to come in now. Here's Lewis King. He's going to give it to Mason Billington. Avoids the tackle. Some great work there by Mason Billington. A lovely work try. Great work. He's going to race for the corner. Can he just try and get there? But Lewis King just stops there, just at the right place at the right time to stop the try. Johnson now. He's going to give it back for a tackle there. The referee just called the signal for a tackle made. Let's see if Bradford can get on the board here. Here's Nathaniel White's going to take the ball now. He's got Johnson with him. Now he's going to pass it away. Beautiful work pass there by Nathaniel White. He's going to take the tag though. White's going to get the ball back. He's got Johnson with him. If he gets the ball off quickly, he can try and get the try here, but no. Beautiful tackle there by the Roosters. Now, can the opportunity is there. He's going to pass back to Johnson. Some great work by Johnson there. He's voiced 3 tackles and Nathaniel White is in. First try of the game for Bradford Bulls. Some great work there by the team. Tackle there into Lewis. He's going to give the ball to Billington. He's going to try and waste it away. Oh, just nearly, just wrong footed. I'll just take the tag there. Almost there. Another try there for the Roosters, but Billington's now got the good opportunity to set up now. He's going to go to his left. Got Jason Owens going to give to Lewis King. Great tackle in again by the Bradford Bulls. They're getting better each game. Billington finds the gap and absolutely takes it. Some great work there. Lovely try by the Roosters. Billington now, can they close the game with a flourish? Jason Owen now is going to try and race it forward. No, he's got Jack Linden. No gap there, so he's taking the tag. See if they can try and find a gap here. There might be opportunity if they can just try and go around the side or go right, find a gap. Jason Owen now is going to try and find the kick and chase. Lewis King's going to get on the end of it. Some great bouncing and a great work there from the Roosters to close a fantastic game. Great work.
So Lewis, congratulations, fantastic victory today and well done on making the playoffs. That must be your first aim of the season done.
Yeah, I didn't know that was confirmed until you just said it to me, so yeah, that's good news. Obviously, depending on where we finish in the table, second, third or fourth, I think that's up for grabs. It could come down to points difference on the last game of the general season.
And you've got Halifax.
Yeah, and I think Leeds have got Wigan, didn't they? So it could come down second, third and fourth, whoever comes what position they're in on the last day, so it's exciting, I think.
But on today's performance, so they've matched you the first 10 minutes and then you just went up another gear.
Yeah, I think it's the first 10 minutes of any game, you know, you're going to work the opposition out, see how they're playing, see how connected we are in the first 10 minutes, and then once we've sort of worked that out, you know, we did sort of run away with it, but it was important that I said to the team at the beginning of the game that I wanted us to be disciplined in, you know, how we wanted to play. I didn't want people like trying to beat people one-on-one and stuff like that. It was important for us as a team to think about, you know, how we want to play when it comes to playoff games and hopefully a Super League final. Hopefully.
Yeah, we executed everything that we wanted to execute. I think for the full 80 minutes, we had a plan. We knew where we were as a team. First 10 minutes, I think, yeah, we went head to head. I think that gave them a shock because last time we played, we were nowhere near them. And it showed the progression we've made all season. That's what we expected to do, and that's what we did.
And hopefully a Super League final, hopefully.
Do you think you got that today?
Yeah, I think we did. I think we come away from it in parts. But it's difficult to be consistent for 80 minutes when you've got people coming off the bench and stuff like that. But I'd say a good 65, 70 minutes, I was impressed with how we played. And yeah, I thought we was disciplined, composed and patient in the areas that we wanted to focus that on.
The aim this year is not to get nilled in a game, and we've managed that all season. We're particularly pleased today because I think London put 3 figures on us last time, and we were adamant that wasn't going to happen. And there were spells in that game where they just could not get through us, and that's what we're so pleased with. We've got a team, we've got 3 under-18s there that played 80 minutes in that game, and that's one of the fastest games we've played all year, on a very difficult floor, on a very warm day. So hats off to the kids, and that's the future of this club, and that's what we want. We're building their confidence to compete, and they are starting to compete, and that's what we want.
Wigan next week, that's, I would say, your key game of the season so far.
Yeah.
Here as well.
Yeah, I see Wigan got a good result against Halifax the other week, obviously with players missing, but still a very strong Halifax team. So they'll be on good momentum, they're in good form, and we expect a tougher challenge next week, and we'll be prepared for it. So, yeah, excited for that.
Can go all the way.
Yeah. I think London, Wigan. It's always a good contest. So, and that's what we want. That's what we'll be excited for next week. So, yeah, looking forward.
So there'll be a lot of preparation for that, ready for next week.
Yeah, I think we'll take this momentum that we had today, and the discipline and patience and composure that we had today into training. There'll be a slightly different rotation, obviously, next week with Joe back. Joe weren't here with us today. So I had to sort of take on a bit more of a ball playing role today, so without Joe here. Normally I'm the one playing off the back of him, so he left me with decision making to do, which I enjoy it. But I enjoy that as well. So yeah, Joe's back next week, so that'll be good. Yeah, looking forward to it, mate.
Start of the season, we were where we expected to be. We were above the championship level, which is what we wanted to prove. We knew what Super League was going to be. We knew how much faster it was, but you're only going to learn by playing these teams at your best and then learning from them. So that was the half time. Learn what they're doing, watch what they're doing, and implement that yourselves. And that's what everybody's doing now.
So an excellent game for the London Roosters today, and it's season getting an important win in the race for the Wheelchair Super League playoffs. Let's have a look at what else has happened this weekend in round 11 of the Wheelchair Super League. As you can see, all the top 4 teams grabbed the victories they need to secure a playoff spot for the end of season playoffs in September. The Halifax Panthers defeated the Edinburgh Giants, the Wigan Warriors beat Hull FC, and the Leeds Rhinos got the better of the Sheffield Eagles. Let's see what that means for the league table with 3 games to go. So the reigning champions, the Halifax Panthers, remain at the top of the table as they got back to winning ways today. Wigan's win season maintained second place with the all-important home semi-final spots. The Roosters' victory season remains third, whilst the Leeds Rhinos, with back-to-back victories, remain in fourth. It's a case of as you were for the Edinburgh Giants, Hull FC and the Sheffield Eagles, as they all remain on 6 points, while the Bradford Bulls stay at the bottom of the league with just 2 points. That's all the action we have here in Barking, but we are back here next week for the all-important playoff clash between the London Roosters and the Wigan Warriors in round 12 of the Wheelchair Super League. We'll see you then.